Okay, hello everyone. My name's Clark Towson. I'm the CEO of INTJ Billing. In this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about a new purchase that I've made for my Bitcoin Lightning Network node. I've purchased the EcoFlow Delta Max portable power station. Where I live here in Spotswood in Melbourne, Victoria, we had a very bad power outage recently, and it knocked out the power not just to my house and to the street, but to the entire suburb. So even the traffic lights were down. It was a real bad one. We had a 1 in 50 to 1 in 100 year storm, and we had a lot of problems with the electricity. Now, the power here was out for about an hour, and in that time I had to shut down my server infrastructure, which included my Bitcoin Lightning Network server. One of the most important things that you can have when you're running a Lightning node is uptime. You don't want to have downtime for whatever reason. You don't want to have the channels that you've opened be forced to close by other people, and so it goes. So I did a lot of research and I looked around for solutions to keep my servers up for longer. Now I've got a number of UPSs, but they don't provide a whole lot of runtime in the event of a power outage. They provide enough runtime for me to shut everything down, probably about 15 minutes or so. But the EcoFlow Delta Max, this portable power station, is really excellent. I'm really pleased with it. I hooked it all up yesterday, and it's got a 2 kilowatt hour capacity, or 2000 watt hours. Now, in practice, what that means for me with my infrastructure uses about 350 watts. So if you divide 2,000 watt hours divided by 350 watts, you get about 5.7 hours of uptime during power outage now that I've connected one of these batteries. Now, you can actually chain them together as well, which is really excellent. And they power up. It takes only an hour to fully charge these things. Now, these things made Time Magazine's best innovations of 2021. And I can really see why. They are truly excellent. So if you're running a Bitcoin Lightning Network node, and hey, if you love the great outdoors, if you need portable power, etc., if you've got a farm, or these things are really, really useful for emergency backup power. Now, here in Australia, I purchased mine from a company called Clean Portable Power. And they're actually in the country, and I had it shipped down. And I purchased just one of these, so it's $3,599 Australian. Now you can purchase it with an extra battery to bring the total capacity up to 6,000 watt hours. Now, 6,000 watt hours, if I take 6,000 divided by 350 watts that my server infrastructure is using, that would provide 17 hours of uptime in the event of a power outage, which I actually asked my power company, Gemini, during the recent power outage for some historical data on power outages in the area and for the property. They got back to me. They wanted permission from the homeowner, and it all just got too hard. But it would have been nice to have built a historical record. But I don't think that I'm going to need 17 hours. 5.7 hours to 6 hours of runtime, I think, is going to be enough for my purposes. I'd be surprised if there was only one other power outage And I've been in this location since 1993. And in all those years, I can only remember one time where the power has been down for over 5 hours. And it was actually recently. And they were doing some work in the street, upgrading the power. So, I was looking into generators as well, and EcoFlow sell a generator model which you can connect up to this as well. So, and that runs on petrol, and you can run it. You run it for an hour, and then you charge this up for another 5.7 hours in my case. So, yeah, those of you out there who are running Lightning Network nodes and you need uptime and you don't want problems to occur when there are power outages, I would suggest that you get one of these EcoFlow Delta devices, because they really are truly excellent. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit too loud, but it wasn't. When the fans kick in, it does get a little bit loud, but I've had it running overnight. It's plugged in to my server infrastructure, and the fans haven't come on once. So yeah, have a look into it. I highly recommend these. I might buy this. I may buy the battery, the extra battery, and chain it together. And I was thinking, I may actually get this. I may get another couple of these and have them installed by an electrician and connected up to the mains. The property here, my family uses about 41 kilowatt hours in 24-hour period, which is about 1.7 kilowatt hours per hour. Now, if I've got 6,000 watt hours, I can get. I worked it out. I can get about 3.4 hours. 3.4 hours out of this for the entire house, which is pretty good. So yeah, look into it if you're running a Lightning Network node, or if you just need a battery backup for your house. There is another unit that runs on gas that I was looking at, and that's a Generac solution, but and that would do the entire house and kicks on automatically, and this kicks on automatically as well in the event of a power outage. The Generac units are very, very good, but yeah, that was going to cost me a whole lot more money, and I really didn't think that it was worth it at this, for me at this point in time. But certainly getting one of these has been worth it. Now, what I'm thinking is, when I go over and start working in the developing world over in Thailand, should I set up a Bitcoin Lightning Network node in Thailand on a physical server over there? I will definitely need one of these. The power goes out over in Thailand quite often, so I'd be looking at buying one and having it shipped over to Thailand. Okay, all the best, everyone.